pregnant woman suddenly notices, in horror, two strange men sneaking into her home. Mina creeps downstairs to take a look, and she watches her own husband get shot dead right in front of her eyes. The scene leaves her so terrified, she clamps her hand over her mouth. While the intruders are busy ransacking the house, she frantically grabs a backpack and slips out. But the sound of the door alerts the two men inside. The killers immediately come after her. Mina locks the door behind her, then bolts down the stairs and out of the building. But with her huge belly, she runs out of steam fast. Thinking quickly, she dives into the back of a delivery truck to hide. When the killers catch up, they search everywhere but can't find a trace of her. And so, heart-pounding, Mina spends the entire night hiding in that truck. The next morning, she's woken up by a commotion outside. She peeks out and sees police and paramedics arriving on the scene. But what she never expected was that the person who called the police was the very killer from the night before. Even more shocking, one of the cops is in on it with him. From their conversation, she pieces it together. Her husband, who was a police officer, had gotten his hands on evidence of their crimes. That's what got him killed. And to cover their tracks, they're now framing Mina for the murder, planning to put her on the wanted list. Once everyone clears out, Mina slips out of the truck. With nowhere left to turn, she heads to the bus station alone, hoping to catch the next bus to the countryside. That's when a kind-looking man walks over. Seeing her pregnant belly, he offers her his seat. As she sits down, Mina notices that his wife is pregnant too, and the two of them look strikingly alike. While they wait, Mina is shivering in her thin clothes and instinctively wraps her arms around herself. The woman notices and hands over her own coat. Mina gratefully accepts. The woman introduces herself as Rita. She lost both her parents when she was young. Her husband, John, on the other hand, comes from serious money. But because of Rita's poor background, John's family has always been against their marriage. John chose Rita anyway, even if it meant cutting ties with his family. The three of them board the bus together. A little while later, John notices Mina's shoelace is undone. With her huge belly, she can't bend down no matter how hard she tries. So John leans over and ties it for her himself. And it's right then that disaster strikes out of nowhere. When Mina finally wakes up, she's in a hospital bed. Anxious, she instinctively reaches for her belly. The doctor quickly reassures her that the baby is fine. The crash triggered an early labor, and she safely delivered a baby boy, who's still under observation in the NICU. Then Mina catches a news report and realizes she's the only survivor of the crash. What she has no idea about, though, is that everyone has mistaken her for Rita. And in this very moment, her life is about to take a jaw-dropping turn. Before the crash, Mina had been wearing Rita's coat. Rita's ID happened to be tucked in the pocket. By sheer coincidence, the photo on the ID got burned in the wreck, so everyone naturally assumed the survivor was Rita. But while she was unconscious, Mina accidentally muttered her real address. That little slip immediately raised the nurse's suspicions. The address Mina mentioned didn't match the one on Rita's ID at all. But the scheming nurse didn't call her out. Instead, she started cooking up a plan of her own. Soon, an elegantly dressed woman arrives at the hospital. She's Maria, Rita's mother-in-law, whom Rita had never even met. When Mina wakes up again, she finds herself in a different room. Maria has had her transferred to a private suite. That's when it finally clicks for Mina. Everyone thinks she's Rita, the woman who died in the crash. Mina looks down at her newborn son and knows she has no way to raise him on her own. After a long inner battle, she makes her choice. She's going to walk into that mansion as Rita.